Hey YouTube, Justice on the Internet here. As always, the disclaimer. Warning, there will be harsh language of an adult nature, topics of an adult nature, and views and opinions that people probably won't agree with. If you're offended easily, don't watch. If you don't want to hear harsh language, like curse words, swear words, and the such, don't watch. If you watch this video and you remain offended, it's your own fault. Now, welcome to episode 5, take 2 of Good Fucking Morning. The original recording of this is the audio cut out after about a minute and a half. Still trying to work out the problems, I don't know why, so I decided to record it a second time. Well, in the news, a woman from Colorado, a waitress, had her purse stolen roughly about a month ago. Sucks. I've been robbed, I know what it's like. But a month later, she's a waitress, and she gets a customer who orders an alcoholic drink, shows her the ID. It's the stolen waitress's ID. Now I would have jumped over the counter or table, whatever it was, and strangled the bitch. Now this chick actually played it cool. Went in the back, called the police, came back out and said it would be a couple minutes. Police showed up, arrested the girl on theft, identity theft, possession of narcotics, intent to sell, and check fraud because she had been writing bad checks using the woman's account. Now, I mean, how stupid do you have to be? A woman asks your ID, you pull it out, you look at your ID, you look at the woman, oh crap, this is her ID, put it away. I forgot mine. Not this dumb bitch. But, needless to say, she got caught. I'm just surprised she was stupid enough to do it. Now, next in the news, in episodes 1 and 3, the Pope found his way into my videos. Looks like in episode 5, he's done it again. Well, today is actually the starting of the conclave elections. The 100 bishops are gathering together in order to elect the new Pope. Normally the process, once this process kicks in, it takes about 4 days for the new Pope to be elected. Except in Pope Benedict's case, he was chosen in less than 24 hours. Still trying to wrap my mind around that one. Oh, excuse me. And what I'm trying to figure out is why do they always pick somebody in their 80s to be the Pope? It makes sense to pick somebody in like his late 40s, early 50s. This way you don't have to change Pope except for maybe every 50 years or so instead of every 20. You got one dude ruling the Catholic Church for a good half a century, move on to the next guy. Sounds like an easy deal to me. Third in the news, a man named Christopher Maurice Morton has been found guilty, or is going to be found guilty, of stealing $19,000 worth of merchandise. Sadly, in today's world, that's not unheard of. People do it all the time, sadly. But the merchandise in question is 450 cases of Girl Scout cookies. They're good, but they're not that good. Look, I know they're addicting. I'm addicted to Thin Mints. I love that shit. But I'm not going to go out and risk prison time just to have them. I'd rather spend the $3.50 in front of Walmart and for the little girls. Now, before you think he actually went around robbing little Girl Scouts, he didn't. Apparently, the guy used to work for the warehouses. He used to deliver for him. So what he did was he went to the warehouse after he got let go for whatever reason and stole them cookies. I guess he's prepping for the zombie apocalypse or something. I don't know. I mean, you can use a Girl Scout as bait for a zombie, but not a cookie. Anyways, like I said, they're good. They're not that good. Now on the show, you get stranger views with strange news, or strange news with stranger views. I've been working on a catchphrase, I don't know. Well, out of all my weirdness in the videos, I do have one story that's absolute seriousness, and this is very important I get this out. If anybody's been watching the news, they notice that a man in Georgia named Brian Ivy has gone missing. This is very important to me because I never met the man, but his cousin is a very, very dear, close friend of mine I went to high school with, named Amanda. She's a sweetheart and a half and has been a close friend of mine for the past 13 years. Please, if anybody has any information, call your local authorities, let them know. Please find a way to get Brian home safely, okay? There have been news specials on this. I think Nancy Grace has done something on this. I don't know. I only found out yesterday through Facebook. I didn't know what was going on, but once I realized it was my friend Amanda's cousin, please, do whatever you can to help to find him. Well, I'm Justice on the internet, saying good fucking morning. Later. Coffee.